welcome to the All Inclusive Podcast. I am your host, Shy, and today, I have three guests. I'm gonna start with my temperature check. My temperature check, I am absolutely hot. Listen, I'm carrying my grandmother's ashes on my neck. I've recently lost my grandmother, have her ashes on my neck. So everything that I do, listen, it gotta be bigger, it gotta be better, like it gotta be legacy. Like I'm not playing no games up in these streets. Like that's just that. So I'm gonna let my guests introduce themselves, and with them introducing themselves, they are going to tell y'all what the temperature check is.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your guy Valo. I'm a DJ, super producer.
Let's
We
go.
doing some artist development. We going crazy out here, man. We going crazy. So I'm just excited to be here.
That's right.
And I
That's
say
right.
For my temperature check, we feeling great. We feeling wonderful. You know, a lot of prosperity, a lot of great things taking place.
Yeah. I'm so used to seeing you working when I'm recording. Like you're working, I'm recording.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to have you on the show. I'm blessed to have you on the show. Thank you for coming through.
I'm happy to be here.
All right. Next guest, Savvy.
Hey guys, thank you for having me, first of all.
Of
And
course, of course.
yes, I do entertainment shows. I'm a manager of an artist, a rap artist, and a actor. And I also have a podcast called Good Vibes Television and Good Vibes
Let's
Taking It to the Street.
go.
And then I also have my own podcast, Savvy Event Corners, and I
Mm-hmm.
also manage a model. And my temperature check today is I'm very mellow, just real laid back today, just
Real laid
chilling.
back. Okay. I like that. We gotta have that balance up in here. And you're gonna bring that balance. All
Okay,
right.
I got you.
Last but not least, we got Jazz.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jazzy Mingo. I am first and foremost a serial entrepreneur, actress, fashion designer, and
Mm-hmm.
television host. I also have my own podcast called Jazzy Mingo Red Carpet Lounge, and I also am the host of MLL Podcast.
Yes. Listen, we got a lot of entrepreneurs up in here. Whew. It's a lot of heat up in here. It's a lot of power up in here. It's a lot of black power up in here. And it's Black
Mhm.
History Month too, right?
Mhm.
So you goddamn right. So
Right.
listen, today we're gonna talk about love is in the air. Generally, like I've already had two episodes about relationships, but specifically because it's Valentine's Day. Well, not right now. Valentine's Day was 2 days ago. Well, a day ago, right? I don't even know what my dates is, but it is what it is. But right now we got Side Chick Weekend. Okay? So the side chicks get the whole weekend. And Savvy, we were talking, why you think the side chicks get the whole weekend?
Because, like I said, they get the leftovers, so they gotta have the whole
Yes,
weekend. Because the
leftovers.
main chick they get everything else. They
Mm-hmm.
get more of the time. They see the dude. They get the gold, get the gifts, get the beautiful gifts. We get the. Well, I ain't gonna say we, because I'm not a side chick.
Okay. I was about to say, you putting it up
But
out of that.
no, but look, if I was, I'm gonna tell you something. If I was a side chick, I'd probably be the worst side chick ever. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'd probably be the worst side chick ever. But that's why I think that they should get the whole weekend, and they should get the whole weekend because they get the leftovers.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. What about you, Jazz? What did your Valentine's Day look like?
My Valentine's was lit. I was in a penthouse,
Okay.
overlooking the ocean.
Mm.
um, balloons, flowers, roses, dinners, massages, facials, salt cave. Your girl was it was amazing.
Was living.
And I was living. And I'm not a side chick or a main chick. I'm
Yes.
dating.
You're dating.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Are you
enjoying it.
openly
I'm
dating or
single. I'm openly dating. I'm single, and
okay?
I am enjoying every aspect of it. I really
Yes.
am.
Yes,
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 I'm
yes, yes,
figuring
yes.
out what I want, who I want, who I am, and I'm excited. I want all the girls to live like this. It's amazing until you find your one.
Right. All right. Now, I got a fella on the show, and I'm super excited about that because I don't get the fella's perspective a lot,
I'm here too.
right? I mean, we got Lee here too, but tell me, how was your Valentine's Day? Because, and I'm gonna say this before you answer. Valentine's Day seems to be a very woman-oriented holiday, as most holidays are. And I'm a lesbian, and I'm gonna say that most women get pampered on Valentine's Day, and most men be like, "Damn, all you gonna do is suck my dick? Like, really? That's it? That's all you gonna do? You ain't gonna do no new tricks, nothing. You just gonna suck my dick tonight."
Same old.
I'm
same.
dying. This is crazy.
Nah, on the real, like Valentine's Day, I was in the studio. I'm gonna be honest. I was
Okay.
working. Like I ain't right now in this moment where I'm at right now.
Mhm.
I'm not really trying to pamper nobody or trying like I need somebody that's gonna bring that peace in my life. If you
Yes.
show up, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna show up.
Right.
So
It it's funny that everybody is pretty much saying like similar things because my perspective is I'm a pamperer anyway. One day does not defy that I love you. You know,
Mhm.
one gift does not defy that I love you. And I'm thoughtful in my gifts. So for me, it's like I'm single right now. But I have a really good childhood friend. She didn't have a Valentine's. I didn't have a Valentine's. So we pampered each other. We treated each other nice. It didn't have anything to be sexual. It was all platonic. But I was like, hey, what's something that you want for Valentine's Day? All right, boom. Go ahead and get it. And I'm a sock lover. Like I love socks. Different designs. Like I have house socks. I have socks that I wear outside. She went and bought me socks and got me a card. And to me, that was bigger than you buying me the most expensive thing that you could get because you know what I like.
It was
We've known
thoughtful.
each other. It's the thought that counts, right? Also, in the stage of life that I'm in, being single, I'm enjoying it. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'll fight for what I love. Um, and I just feel like I am embracing genuine relationships and connections and just feeling love outside of it being a expectation. So let's talk about that and how it seems like with love, it's like this expectation. And I feel like that's where a lot of people like get it wrong. What are y'all perspectives? Anybody jump in?
I definitely will. I like what you were saying, like how you were saying, like basically year round, you're naturally like into pampering someone that you love or someone that you care about.
Right.
So on that one day, such as Valentine's Day, a person, let's say a person don't come through, do you feel like they should be held like to a certain? Do you feel like they should be held accountable for that, for not showing up?
No, not necessarily because I've been in a relationship or relationships where it's been like, oh, I don't got it. Okay, you don't got it. But you may have had it 2 weeks ago and you made sure I was good. Or you may have cooked me dinner or something like that. Like it's literally for me, it's the thought. It's the fact of understanding a person's situation. And when you understand a person's situation, you don't have an expectation.
Mhm.
A lot of us would grow in self-love and loving other people if you took those expectations off because people are we're human, we're all human, we're going to disappoint somebody. I've disappointed someone or somebody's and I've been disappointed, but growing and maturing in my 34 years. It's just like, why have all these expectations? And then the other thing is, some people just were not raised to celebrate certain holidays. So you're going to be upset because you laying next to your mate and they didn't get you whatever you wanted them to get you. Maybe they didn't get paid till today, right? Maybe all the bills is paid. You said a good thing. You want somebody to be your peace. I don't want to have to battle the world and then come home and battle. So maybe you are my peace, and maybe we got lights, we got food, we got each other. Why am I going to hold you responsible for one day when you hold it down all the time? What y'all have to say, ladies? What y'all got to say?
I'm
Um,
waiting for.
Yeah.
I want to piggyback off of that. So I do agree with that. I feel like I don't celebrate holidays, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't get all wrapped up into the whole thing of Valentine's Day or any holiday that comes about. But I feel like this: when you love someone, you celebrate them in the smallest ways, the biggest ways, however way that you want. But if I did celebrate holidays and me and my partner, if we're loving on each other, however that looks, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And then this holiday come and they don't have it, I wouldn't have no expectations because if you're
Mm-hmm.
loving on me and doing the things for me and I'm doing the things for you and we're taking care of each other, not saying that anything that is perfect, and that's another thing. When we put expectations on a relationship and people, we think that things have to be perfect and nothing
Mm-hmm.
is perfect. But if we're working on it and understanding what we're working on and to the goals and all that, it's fine. So if you didn't show up for that day, because like you said, you probably didn't get paid. The bills, I mean, the bills is more important than one simple holiday that somebody put together, and now
Right.
the world just ran rapid with it. You know, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like these holidays are really just put together for money and all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we as people, we don't even really care to look into why these holidays are happening. We just want
Yeah.
to look into, you know, all the candy and the flowers and the dinner and this stuff like that. I'm the type of person, if I had the money that I want, I love to travel. I would be
Mm-hmm.
gone like at least once or twice a month if I had it like that. And my love language is that. I want my partner to be able to travel with me and do things like that, small things, big things. So getting so wrapped up in putting expectations on people because of one day is ludicrous to me. You know,
Yeah.
we really need to start looking past that. I know we haven't gotten there yet. I know it's still people that love to hang on to these holidays
Mm-hmm.
and put so much on it. I want to say this before I stop because I don't want to talk very long. I was thinking about Valentine's Day, and I was
Mm-hmm.
looking at a lot of people posts, and you got people, you know, showing off all this stuff like the bedroom thing and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's so beautiful and all that. But then I started thinking about people that don't have anybody and they sitting and watching this and how this is making them feel, you know? And that's
Mm-hmm.
why we have to be very careful about what we post about certain things as well when it comes to these holidays and Valentine's Days. Because you got people out there that don't have nobody and they're sitting home lonely, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why we should even put expectation on people and put expectation on this holiday, period.
Yeah. Yeah. Great perspective.
Nice.
All right, Jazz. What you bringing? What you bringing?
So right. For me, I'm not more so on expectation. I'm more so on being a person of your word. And
Yes.
also, my love language is gifts. So I'm the
Mm.
type of, I love gifts and I like to give gifts too. I think it gives a bad stigma when you say that your love language is gifts because people automatically assume you're expensive or you're bougie or whatever the case may be, but they don't see the other side to it, that if this is my love language and I want you to feel how I feel, then I'm going to do the same thing for you as you do for me. And it's not contingent upon if you do it or not. It's just me. I might just, and I'm not saying it has to be lavish things. You might like
Right.
Rice Krispie treats, and I come home every day and I give you a Rice Krispie treat because that's what you like. So it's like that's my way of expressing it. So for me, I am a holiday girl. I like holidays. They make me feel good. They make me feel happy. But also, like you guys all have said, throughout the whole year, that's how I want to be treated. I want to
Mm-hmm.
feel love. I want to get affection. And I just want an honest person. Like, it doesn't matter what other people's relationships look like. If me and you have an understanding of what our relationship is, I want
Yep.
you to stand on business with that. Like, don't make me feel like you doing all of this stuff and then it all stops. And if it does stop, explain to me why. Because
Mm-hmm.
you never know. I have literally had people in the dating phase that maybe they lost their job, right? And because they just assume that no woman want to deal with them or whatever they assume, they have literally just went ghost, haven't ever heard from them again. And it's like that's not right because you felt a way in yourself that maybe you couldn't provide this or whatever it was that you were going with. But you never know if you had that conversation if that woman or man would have been down for what you was temporarily going through because like we
Right.
know and nothing is permanent.
Nothing is
So you
permanent.
might
Yeah.
just be in a downtime at that spot. So yeah, like I like Valentine's Day. For me, I'm a type of person like if I know money's tight, I might just save up each month.
Mm-hmm.
So for that Valentine's Day, I could do something. You know what I mean? Like if I don't know I'm not gonna have it. But you know, I've worked hard and I feel good and like I feel like I'm at a space in my life now where I can abundantly love anybody in
Mm-hmm.
whatever capacity that is to them.
Mm.
That's funny you say that, right? And I love you said that because for me, my love languages to receive, my top two love languages to receive is words of affirmation and physical touch, right? But I struggle in gift giving and acts of services as far as someone doing that for me. But
Mm,
when it comes to giving it and showing how I love someone, that's my love language to give,
right, right.
right? So I'm a gift giver, and
Hmm.
a part of that is acts of service because I feel like those two are
Yes, 100%.
interchangeable.
They go. Those are my
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
100%.
those are interchangeable. So I struggle receiving what I can give so freely.
Yeah, I
Mm.
understand.
You
And that's
know.
a frustrating spot to be in because you like how I'm saying, like you just probably just wake up and just be like, tell your homegirls, hey, lunch on me. Like I do
Mhm.
things like, or you know, somebody's birthday, like you said, your homegirl, you got her whatever she wanted. I'm the same type of person. I feel like with us, we have to covet our hearts more, and
Mhm.
we have to make sure who we're giving to it deserves, but don't let that deteriorate from you still being you. Like,
Right.
don't
Right. Right.
I went through a bad breakup probably 2, 3 years ago where I just like everybody reminded me of the person.
Mhm.
And I had to release that. I had to heal from that. And every new situation I'm in, I really give it a chance to be new. I don't worry
Yes.
about what happened in the past because it's not going to get me anywhere. So, like, if I like to give gifts just because so and so didn't do it, or so and so's acts of service didn't happen, or their word wasn't what they were saying they were standing on, I still be me in my next relationship because I know eventually I'm gonna find a person that matches that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. What you got to say from the male's point of view? Like, what's your love languages? Do you know what your love languages are?
I don't even know.
You don't know?
I don't even know. I just feel like I'm just a loving person in general. Like
Okay.
just in general, whatever it takes. I'm the type of person I'm gonna make it work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you like to receive gifts, that's what it's going to be. If you like to go out to dinner, you know what I'm saying? You need acts of service,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that looks like. I'm adaptable. I'm adjustable to
Okay.
all situations.
Okay.
My biggest thing is just for me, it's just reciprocation.
And
Mhm.
that looks so different. So
Mm.
today I posted a video. My homegirl, me and her went out yesterday. Um, we both like seafood, so we went out to a seafood spot, right? And when I walked in her house, she had like a glass of alcohol and like my gift on set up, right? So she recorded me opening it. So I posted it today and literally, I said reciprocation comes in all different forms. My people get me. When I mean the level of people who have been liking that one post, and I'm real shy and giddy and like bashful. So when people give me gifts, especially when I know that they thought about what gift to give me, like I turn into like a child almost, right? So so many people have been liking it, commenting on it, and I'm like, nah, y'all nosy. Y'all want to know who that voice is behind the gift. Not
And that's
even
the one.
that's what it is. Because social media will have you, and that ties into what you were saying, Savvy. Like social media will give this false image that everything is perfect and everything is all right. No, like I'm struggling too in some things in my life, but for that moment, that was a great moment, right?
Mm.
And
Mhm.
I want to show light and give light to the world, but so many people will be like, "Oh, she got a new boo. Oh, she just said
Mm.
she not single." Da 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 da. What happened to the last one? And it's just like, no.
They
How
do
about
not
somebody?
care.
Somebody is just showing me love, and in return, I'm gonna give them love because
Yeah.
that's all I got to give you is love. That's why the title of this episode is called "Love Is in the Air," right?
Hmm.
And a part of it is self love. I've been on a huge self love
Mm,
journey,
that's deep.
even in being in my relationship that I was in. I was on a self love journey,
Hmm.
and I truly believe yes, you can have a mate, but you gotta love yourself enough because if you don't love yourself, you can't properly love someone else.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I,
You
I
Absolutely.
I agree with you. It's so funny that you said that because this Valentine's Day was really about me having self love.
mm-hmm,
And it just so happened it got reciprocated, like we're all sitting here asking.
mm,
But so many people were pissed off. Like, people were not liking any of my posts. I'm telling you. When I posted the picture where it looked like it was just me or whatever, whatever sexy or whatever the case may be, they like that. When it was showing like, oh, this girl is happy, she's in love, maybe she's all of these things, no one was liking it. People were DMing me, oh, when did you get a boyfriend? Oh, I thought you were celibate. All type of crazy things. Like, I couldn't believe what I'm like, dang,
yeah,
I had to be having
mhm,
sex because
mhm,
y'all said, like, y'all putting
right,
things on my pussy and all type of shit. But it
mm-hmm,
was just the amount of like how people were just not happy. And it was so funny. I was literally telling my best friend, like, wow, like, people don't want to see you happy. That's really
Mm.
crazy to me,
yeah.
especially like black women. They just want to see us up there single and lonely, and I guess, like, it's like they don't
I'm
want to
a,
see me with anybody. And then, and when I was saying that to her, someone sent me a text and there was like, I see you out there and I'm really proud of you and I'm
mm-hmm,
happy about this, and you deserve all of this, and there's going to be people that don't like it, and there's going to
mm-hmm.
be people that feel away. And I said, yo, that's the universe. There's no way I was telling my best friend how down I felt, that I was so excited and people were mad, and then the universe was just like, nah, keep your head up, go be
Keep your head
happy.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
so yeah,
yeah.
I can agree with you.
Cause
They
social
was,
But
media
that
there
only
was
that.
thousands in my stories, but nobody was liking none of the posts.
Yeah.
but
Listen, because
that sounds really crazy.
It's
Like
crazy.
listening to you, it sounds really crazy and weird. And it just sounds like people in that energy is so off. And it's
mm-hmm,
like
Hmm.
if whether you're posting yourself for Valentine's Day or somebody's there with you, that's your business. That's your prerogative. And it's
right.
like, why do I care? Like, why do I care so much if you're by yourself or
Or not.
with someone? Like, why am I that
Crazy.
invested that I'm DMing you, asking you all these crazy,
Asking these
weird things?
questions that are out of line.
Yeah, but
Yeah, people are
yeah,
weird, and it's just like, first of all, the best thing that anybody said on this panel right now was love yourself. We gotta love self first. And then because we love self, it would go to everybody else that's around us. They're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
You walk in the room, they're gonna feel it from you. So I just listening to you, I just found that very weird that people, have that much time. If you were spending time loving yourself or loving the person that
Hmm.
was in your
Hmm.
space, you wouldn't be worrying about what that sister doing. Who's just posting,
Okay.
who's not posting.
But that's
Right.
because social media has literally taken over everybody's lives, and
Yes.
social media is so false. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's false.
Yeah.
Because of course we all are content creators, so social media has its positives, right?
Right.
But this narrative that I have to put my whole life, or that you know me because we are connected through social media. You don't know me. You
Preach
know that
honest,
one
Mhm.
sis.
you know that one picture
Yes.
that I post. You know that one story that I post, and the story is gone after 24 hours. So if you didn't get a chance to see it within them 24 hours, you don't even know that. You don't know me. You don't know who I am. Um
Mhm.
it was something that somebody said about the city being very clout chasing and very I think it was before we start recording, but I really want to hit on that because and thank you guys for coming on, because I was going to do my episode solo dolo. Like, I stand on my content and I stand on my brand that heavy, and I stand on myself that heavy, that I was going to do this episode, solo. So I thank you guys. And what's really crazy is with Vado, I've seen you every time I've recorded, right? With Savvy, I've actually watched your podcast.
Thank you.
With Jazz, I've actually watched your podcast because I'm a student of the game, and I feel like I could always be taught something from somebody else, right? And I always like to support because we under the same umbrella, Digital Empath Studios. Shout out to Digital Empath Studios. This is where we are
Right.
recording. Thank you, Lee, for all that you do for all of us and for all of our brands, for real, for real. Um,
Yeah.
but I watch you guys and I'm like, y'all have great brands, right? But this city is such a clout chasing city. It's like, if you're not out at every party, if you're not out at every event, if you ain't out doing this, like, why can't I just be a person like to sit at home in my space and have silence? But then on Fridays I come, or Wednesdays I come, and I record my episode, and I just want to spread love and light to the city or to this universe, right? To this
Mhm.
world, and then go home to my peace, right?
Mhm.
It's just crazy. It's crazy how social media really is controlling the minds and the spirits of people.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I just
Absolutely.
want people to be happy. And however your happy looks, be it, sis, be it, bro. Period.
Absolutely.
Um, y'all, this my y'all first time on the podcast. So sometimes I get real spiritual, and it be the spirit that's within me. And that's what I had to say today. So that's what I'm obedient to the spirit. That's what I got to say.
Amen.
Okay. I like
Y'all some clout
Good.
chasing people. That's what y'all are, clout chasing. It's all about the trend and the clout chasing. But one thing I can say is, and we gonna wrap this up, I love you guys. I don't even have to meet y'all guys, but I love you guys because y'all came and y'all are a part of the all inclusive family now. Cause y'all have been guests and y'all are family. Um, and also keep doing what y'all doing. Like, do what y'all doing. Be authentic. Keep putting out that authentic content. Keep putting out that authentic spirit. Keep putting out that authentic love. And Vado, keep doing what you're doing. He's
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
most men don't talk a lot. You know, the women usually are the talkers, right? But Vado, you have a great spirit. So keep
Yes, he
doing what
did.
you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Keep doing what you're doing. No matter what, keep doing what you're doing. Cause something big is gonna happen, and you're gonna be like, dang, it happened because I just stayed consistent.
Amen.
You know? And with that, we pretty much out. Unless y'all got something else to say, y'all got something else to add to the conversation about love.
I just want to touch on how you said love yourself. I just want to let people know that it's okay that you seek help bigger than you. Sometimes
Yes.
we feel that we can do it all ourselves and we can't. Church, therapy, whoever you believe in,
Mm-hmm.
a higher power for what you are internally battling. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes even medication helps. You know what I mean? I know mental health is super big, it's a lot of stigma in our culture, but it is
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with going and speaking with a therapist or a psychiatrist to fix what's going on. I don't
Yes.
want it to be too late for anybody that has been battling depression or anxiety and feels like they have no hope, because trust me, there is hope and there's always another way. So I just
Yes.
want to let that be known.
Yes. 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 All right. So thank you again for coming on. And with that being said, we out.